Time to check in with our lizard overlords. What are they up to? Well, this.
Is this the worst hour now?
Are we done our first hour?
Yeah, we're into our worst hour now.
Keep your expectations of this episode low. Starting the worst hour now, I feel like we've crossed into maybe not great content hour.
Welcome to our worst hour.
I got a price on a micro excavator. What is it, a KX018 or something?
I've seen those. Those things are
Is that the same as like an E20?
smaller.
Smaller.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily know if we
So
need
there's some good things I like about the 1.8. It's a 1.8 Kubota, right?
Yeah.
So I've run both. The thing I like about the 1.8 is I think that one of the problems with the E20 is the boom is too long. So if you're trying to put stairs in or something with it, you're only really controlling the furthest boom in the bucket. The other arm is jammed as far back as it can to get any kind of height, and you end up lifting out too far with the E20. You can't lift close to the machine because they all have that extended boom on them. The KX or whatever it is, the 1.8 Kubota has a much shorter boom on it. I think it's almost better for putting stairs in.
Which is
Things I don't.
yeah. Wow.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm looking at it for that. We got a tight access pool, stair job sort of thing.
I think it's about for that purpose of putting in the stairs and stuff, unless you're ordering a short armed E20. The thing I don't like about the 1.8 is there's no foot pedals.
Oh, there's no foot pedals on my U27 either. The 2.7
Yeah,
ton.
I hate that.
But it's because
It drives me nuts.
there's not enough motor power to do multiple drive and hydraulics at the same
The
time.
E20 has
Well,
foot
maybe it's
pedals.
a different motor. I don't know.
Because the problem is, if you get stuck, you get stuck in an excavator, you push down and then you spin the foot pedals with your feet and you jump yourself around. You can't do that in those machines.
You're right. They're not
And that I find annoying as shit.
they're not professional machines. They're at that size,
No,
they're almost a toy,
I'm just telling you what I don't like about that machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if someone said to me you got a set of stairs and the 1.8 was there and the E20 was there, as much as I love the E20, it's one of my favorite things we ever bought, I would still take the 1.8 to set the stairs because you just have more control over the two booms. The E20 one just ends up jammed against the because the boom is too long. And you end up with I don't know, the main boom is right against the cab of the machine in the vertical position, and then the other boom is lifting up and down, and you're trying to get extra height by cranking the fucking bucket. You got the chain over the bucket backwards, and you're pushing that's how you're trying to get the last stair on with an E20. But then the stair is hanging. It just the 1.8 is a better machine for putting in stairs, in my opinion.
Yeah, I thought about it and the price on them kind of sucks. Like it's $52,000 for it.
52,000. I guess an E20 is like 50 grand now too.
I paid I think 55 for my my U27 a 5 years ago, which is off payments now. We own it. All of our shovels have been gone all year. Like we can't keep a shovel in the yard. It's great. We have like 4 crews running now, between 3 and 4 crews, moving around, doing stuff. But I don't know if a micro digger like that is really the missing piece.
The thing about an excavator like that is it might be slower, but you can do almost anything, right? It's just slower.
Well, you can't do almost anything. Like, so you're confident that this machine will put in steps?
I put in 5-foot natural stone steps with Chris Ray's
Yeah.
before.
See, that's why I want it.
You got to put the blade to the front
Yeah.
and put it down. But I'm saying you have more control because the booms are shorter.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It seems just like a lot of money for a little excavator. And then I could get a mammoth, I suppose, right?
You
Same
could.
size mammoth.
I don't know how much the same.
I
The
asked Mo,
the
it's
4-ton mammoth was 55,000. I know that.
hmm, the 4-ton mammoth is 55,000.
Yeah.
I asked him for a price. No.
On what, a small excavator?
Yeah.
I don't. I was saying to Bill this week, there's a lot of people who like make fun of the S70, the E20. I'm like, it's equipment that leaves our yard constantly. Like it's always out working. Like they go to a lot of jobs. Like
Yeah. I don't know what to do. Do I really want to buy another piece of equipment? No. I wanted to stack money this year.
what like you're still stacking money. You're gonna put it on payments.
Still, yeah. And it's
What's the payment on it? Like $1,000 a month?
it's $958 a month. Taxes in.
Like who the fuck cares?
I
Like how
agree.
often do you have to use the thing? Really, like being realistic, you use it 2 days a month. It pushes a job forward 2 days a month. You fucking made $900.
Yeah, you're right. You should be a salesman.
Yeah. On top of that, it's what the point I was making before was, say your guys have to go to replace some trees, right?
Hmm.
And you have no other excavators in the yard. That excavator will still do the job. It will just do it slower than a 4-ton, but it will still do the job. The job will still get done.
True. It will.
Like that's, I don't think having another excavator is ever a bad idea because the job will like having smaller equipment, as long as you have an understanding that like, yeah, I could dig a pool. We have dug pools with the E20,
Oh my God.
but
Nothing.
that's
But
because
yeah.
it was the only thing that would get in the backyard. But even if it wasn't the only thing that would get in the backyard, as long as you price the job appropriately, see, now I'm talking about pricing. I was just saying that I just literally just do jobs for any amount of money that anyone sends me. Now I'm talking about pricing the job appropriately. I am such a fucking mess. I'm so glad that I am not an influencer in any stretch of the imagination.
I would say you are. I would argue the opposite.
I think you understand both sides of the industry though, is what? Because I do everything that you do and see the other side. Just I don't necessarily agree with the other side. Like I'm not gonna put a QR code on fucking anything. But not having those strict rules allows me to pivot a lot quicker and shit. In and out of trouble.
I'm usually pivoting into trouble.
What? I don't know if I'll ever have a QR code on stuff.
You wouldn't use an inventory management system if that was
No.
included in your software?
Well, it would be, yeah, broken, 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 broken. Everything fucked, missing, you know? I'll spend more time pissed off looking at the fucking list of broken stuff. We had like 8 Packers at one point, and none of them ran. We were renting Packers.
That's awesome.
I don't need a fucking inventory management to tell me that all the Packers are broken. They remind me every morning when they say, "What Packer are we going to use? This one's broken."
That's my inventory management system.
Well, at least we still own it, I guess. I don't know. Could have went missing. Someone get it fixed. Which quick do we take? This one doesn't work. What do you mean? We fixed them all now. Well, this one doesn't work again. Well, fuck me. Go buy a new one. Put it in the inventory management system.
Inventory.
No, I don't like.
Do you think podcasts of people who use inventory management systems are probably not as entertaining as podcasts who people who don't use inventory management systems? Because On a podcast of people who don't use inventory management systems or any kind of software or any kind of shit, you get people saying, I'm going to buy a $415,000 truck. I'm taking jobs with whatever they send me. I don't even read the scope, all in the same breath. On podcasts of people that use inventory management systems, I don't think those kind of things get said.
I'll agree with that.
I, I think that people on those podcasts are like, we had a great day scanning how many nails are left in the bin today. There's 68 nails left in the bin. I was shocked. I thought there would be 90. Luckily, my QR code let me know that we're down 30 nails. Like, I have no idea how many nails we have. Because whenever we need nails, whenever we're doing a job, I just fucking say, go get some nails. Then we end up with 500 boxes of screw. We have like, those plastic bins of screws.
Yeah.
I buy them with the best of intentions. Fuck yeah, we use a lot of these screws. I'm just going to buy this big box of them. Then, of course, no one keeps them in the tool trailer. And then we need some screws. And I'm like, we need 10 screws. We should buy another one of these big boxes of screws. And then 2 weeks later, we need some. Oh, shit. Oh, all the screws are in the sea can. Fuck it. You know what? We'll get this big box so we never run out again. Oh, now there's 3 big boxes of screws in the sea can. And they're all the same. I can understand how an inventory management system could be great if you're 100% trying to scale your company into one of these monster entities. But I'm not capable of owning a monster entity company. I don't want to own a monster entity company. So I don't need that shit.
I don't know. I don't think it is.
I have a guy that works for us who has to bring his dog everywhere. I am not someone who needs QR codes. If you employ someone that you also have to employ their dog, you are not meant for QR codes.
Is there a QR code on how to feed the dog?
Yeah, dog food's running out.
SOP on how to feed the dog.
Like, all of this stuff takes time, though, right? To implement the protocol and all that, and then
But once it's implemented, you've created the time.
no,
You got to take the time to get your time freedom. Grab your time back.
no,
Create
I
your
don't think
freedom with your
it can work
QR
like that.
codes.
Because you spend the time having to remember everything that you set in place, or else
it
you're
just
breaking
pops
your
up on
own
your
fucking
phone,
rules.
like pops up on your phone like magic. Someone took 8 screws today. I fucking know. It's right on my phone, bro.
Do you know how slow things move in the government? Because there's so many fucking rules. Don't you think there's a potential for that to happen in contracting? If there's a rule for everything and you have to go through 4 or 5 people to get something done because that's not someone's job. It's someone
So
else's job and you have to ask for permission from that person.
when I was a sales rep for a company, that company is an extremely large company. It's one of the biggest companies in the world, worldwide, top 5 biggest companies in the world. It's part of that company. And when things would happen when I was the rep, it's a fast paced game. I would say, we should do this or we should do that because there are some in our market, there's some family run companies that manufacture. Well, there's one or two that are manufacturing pavers and they're family run companies. And I'd be like, we should do this. We should pivot here. We should do that. And they would say, they're turning a sailboat. We're turning the fucking Titanic. And I was like, yep. I never want to be part of the Titanic again.
Well, look what
I
happened.
like being small and being able to pivot quickly. Sorry, what did you say, Jen?
Look what happened to the Titanic.
Yes.
They weren't
Well,
better off.
because it can't turn fast.
Correct.
The bigger you are, the more systems you have, the more stuff you're implementing, the harder it is to make a quick turn and a pivot in your company. That's just a fact.
But you won't hear any of these fucking guys tell you that.
Well, that's because you came here for my influencing, apparently.
That's why you got to be lean.
But that's the opposite of lean. If you have all these, there's nothing lean about all these fucking systems, all these moving parts, everything clogging it up. You want to see lean? I can fucking pick a machine that you need. I'll get it for you tomorrow. We'll make your job happen. I'll push some things aside. I can do that. That's fucking lean, baby. I don't have to ask
That's
fucking
it.
10 people.
That's out of control, bro.
That's chaos.
Is it?
It's out of control.
I don't know if that's out of control.
Mike, you're saying that what am I an influencer of? What am I influencing?
Beef jerky, bagged pickles,
No, you made
force field.
I said I'm thankful I'm not an influencer, and you said no, you are an influencer.
Yeah.
But you said it with some determination in your voice. So I'm saying, as someone who consumes content I create, what do you think I'm influencing?
Force field.
What? That's
Yeah.
just okay. Fair enough. Whatever.
Mammoth.
Yeah.
I'm talking about influencing the industry.
I think that you have likely influenced somebody to buy a piece of Mammoth equipment, or at least get that started in their mind that, oh, this exists. Maybe I should look into it more.
Okay. That's not how I was thinking about influencing,
Oh,
but I'll
okay.
give you your
That's what
point.
I was thinking about
I
influencing.
think it's a fair point. I think you're making a fair point. I was thinking more about these, like, one thing I've noticed is if you're on Instagram and you're a landscaper and you hit 5,000 followers, you must immediately start talking about knowing your numbers, even if you've never talked about it before.
How many followers?
5,000.
5,000.
Before 5,000, you don't speak about knowing your numbers. Once you hit 5,000 followers on Instagram, it changes your business altogether and you talk about knowing your numbers. Like, landscaping Instagram has gone so far downhill. I sent you guys the video of some dude bitching about people stealing his bag signs. First of all, bro, why the fuck are you using bag signs? If I need to put a bag sign out, like, seriously, if you ever see a bag sign that says Paver King Limited on it, both of you can hunt me down and just chop my head off with a dull round mouse shovel, because it means I've given up on life.
Yeah, yeah.
It's more productive in your business to not read the scope and just accept jobs for whatever money is offered than to put bag signs out on the fucking road.
Correct.
Would you even consider using a bag sign?
I
No.
didn't I didn't even know what a bag sign was for the longest time. Like it.
I
But
can't believe people still do bag signs.
landscaping Instagram has fallen so far that that's considered content now. Someone's stealing my bag signs, and it's really pissing me off. You know what's pissing me off? The fact you have bag signs. That video wanted me to go to that guy's neighborhood and hunt down his bag signs and trash the fuck out of them. What kind of clientele you bringing in from a fucking bag sign?
Yeah,
Well, under $5,000 drainage leads.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Fuck me. Uh, oh, I did two of them in
Landscaping.
a row.
What?
I did two of those fucking drainage leads in a row, like side by side houses. They were the same
Like
semi-detached fucking house.
like you actually did the jobs, or you just
No,
met
no,
the
I did the
people?
estimates. Got fucking ghosted by both of them.
How much was each job?
I think taxes in less than $3,000 a piece.
What
What do
was
you
the
think they
solution?
Clear gravel, a pipe, some fabric, topsoil, sod over top.
Okay. So French drain.
Yeah, sort of, but with I mean, it's still allowed water to pass through
Where was the pipe going?
to the next neighbor.
So then you get them as a client.
So are you gonna put a card in their house next?
A bag sign.
Did
A
I send you
bag
guys? Yeah. Did I send you guys I don't think I sent it to you. I'll send it to you right now. Some guy doing like a drainage job and it was just sending water down to the neighbors and people in the comments are like, "Oh, put the card in the neighbors, put the card in the neighbors because they're gonna have drainage problems now too."
Oh my God. So you got ghosted by both people?
Yep, not a
How
fucking
how did these leads come in?
through the website.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's and then I did this other fucking these other people, and I'll never understand these people. Um, I went to do an estimate. They wanted a flagstone walkway in the backyard. Okay, flagstone is particular, right? Some people, it's not apples to apples with flagstone. It's do you want this custom cut flagstone? Do you want
This
really
is true.
loose, shoddy fucking stone dust joint flagstone? Like, what are you looking for here? No, we want it nice. We want it to look like this. Shows me AI picture. Okay, those are manicured joints, and like this is if you want it to look like that, there's a price point associated with that. We can do it, whatever. And then her husband is trying to talk her out of flagstone into some fucking wood plank deck fucking thing that he wants to build walkway. I'm just like, well, what the fuck am I even doing here? If you're still trying to revert back to this fucking wood walk the plank bullshit, like, you're wasting my time. And then I say, well, back on track here. If you want this, how are we gonna get in? There's a fucking deck against the house. There's fences up. There's a garage everywhere. I gotta come through this fence. Gotta pull a panel. Oh, well, we can't. There's daisies on the other side or whatever. Fuck your daisies. Like, if you want this construction job done, we're gonna have to do. We can't float over here. I don't know what to tell you. This pathway could potentially be here for fucking 50 years. The daisies will be long gone. So either you do it or it's gonna cost you fucking $40,000 to put this little walkway in. And you know how I knew I wasn't getting the job?
You
On my
yelled at
way,
them.
no, on my way out, she goes, and nice enough lady. She goes, "Wow, I really love your tattoos. I can always trust a guy with tattoos." And I'm just like, "Fuck, forget it." Can't even bullshit to my face properly. You fucking cunt.
I sold my
Always.
first flagstone job in like 5 years just this past week.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't
What
done
kind of flagstone?
yeah, not I've done square cut, but this is like
Okay.
random flagstone. Not cutting the joints, just natural.
Oh, that
Yeah.
never goes well.
Yeah.
That
I
never
priced
looks
it
the way you want it to look like.
yeah. I priced it accordingly.
Yeah, I just, I have a, you gotta reel in their expectations if you're not cutting all day and shit. Like
Yeah.
they're,
I brought them out samples and showed them what it would look like and
oh, you did that much work
oh
for it.
yeah, for
You
sure.
started laying it on the fucking lawn?
On
Oh,
their deck that I'm gonna have to take out.
fuck me. You're a better salesman than me. I wouldn't have the time to do that.
I do that just so there's no, especially with random flagstone, just so there's no confusion.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. Then they're talking about shoveling it in the winter. I'm like, well, you're good luck. You're
Yeah,
not, you know. Oh, well, maybe we don't have to show. You guys don't fucking know what you want. You have no fucking clue. So, that's why commercial jobs, I love them. A couple of weeks ago, um, some guy called me for a price from out of the blue. They ended up winning a city, like a civil job in town. Like, fuck, that would have been a nice job to get. Lots of sod reinstatement, some brick reinstatement, like All things that I love to do. Called me, says, "Do you want to put a price on this? We already won it." I said, "Sure, yeah." Gave him a price. He said we were too high. I said I came down a bit. He's like, "No, we're gonna do it ourselves because we can't make the numbers work." I said, "Fine, no problem." He says, "I'll keep him in mind next time we bid something in town." That's it. Didn't hear anything. Calls me back today. He's like, "Hey, do you want to do the sod for your price that you gave us last time?" I said, "Fuck yeah, I do." He goes, "Okay, we just don't want to do it." Like, okay, fucking great. Let me know when it's ready. We'll come and do it. So we ended up getting the job. Just took a
Nice.
couple of weeks. And I almost had to do nothing, right? It's fucking 70 or $80,000 of work. And I didn't really have to do anything. All I had to do was give him a price. That's I'd prefer that than being lied to by a homeowner saying, "I love your tattoos. I can really trust you."
Imagine doing that little work, but you don't even have to give a price. You just had to accept the price and not look at the scope.
Well, then I wouldn't know if I'm gonna make any money on the end. I need to at least see the motivation in doing it, and the motivation is the money.
I think that's the episode title. Motivation is the
Do you
money.
think you have no motivation when you're just accepting random amounts of money without reading scope or even knowing what you're doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think that's like the bottom of the barrel? Like it's time to
No,
get out?
no,
Do you
because
think it's
I've
time to
done
Bag
get
signs.
bag signs? No, complaining about your bag signs getting stolen on the internet is the bottom of the barrel. Like that's as low as it gets. Like that's the bottom of the fucking barrel. Like there's accepting jobs for random amounts of money when you don't even know what you're doing. Then there's people with bag signs. Then there's people that complain about bag signs being stolen on the internet. And that's the progression right there. That's the fucking
I had this other guy call me, text me today. He's like, "Hey, this is fucking unreal. Front lawn, he wanted his ditch filled in. He already had his ditch filled in, but it still had a bit of a swale or whatever. He wanted it filled in like 2 grand. He's like, $1,500, whatever. We did a lot of work for you. I'll send the guys out. We'll make it quick, done. Guys do it. Fixed a bunch of sand issues at the same time while they were there. Don't hear from him for a week. Today I get a text. Hey, do you think you can bring this up some more? It's not what I expected. Want more topsoil in the fucking ditch. Okay, I didn't respond. And then he goes, and the topsoil you guys put in the backyard has a lot of rocks in it. And I said, um, yeah, whenever I met with you, we didn't discuss putting topsoil in the back. He's like, I know exactly. And I said, but your wife asked my guys to put topsoil in the back. He goes, probably. What the fuck? Like, we're doing shit that's outside of the scope that we discussed, and your wife asked us to do, and you're upset about it. Like, you have fucking marital problems with your wife, and now I'm the punching bag for this shit. Like, what the fuck? Take it up
Did
with
you
your
tell
wife.
him you have marital problems with your wife? It's not my fucking problem.
Like, the landscaper is the punching bag. It's unreal. So now we're going back to
Was
Phil.
there a lot of rocks in the topsoil?
I don't know. There should be no topsoil back there. The guys did her a fucking favor, putting topsoil
So
over the
you
dog
think
piss.
that if you're putting topsoil in someone's backyard as a favor, you can put substandard topsoil in and that makes it okay because it was a favor?
I don't think you can look a gift horse in the mouth. If you're getting something for free, I don't think you have something to complain about.
Hmm.
And if you didn't discuss that with your wife, if you're not on the same page about things, don't go pounding on the landscaper's door. Like, first off, $1,500 vaporizes in a day.
$1,500 vaporizes in an hour.
And yeah, exactly, right? So to have to go back now, to do more.
Plus, clean up topsoil in the backyard full of rocks that was never supposed to be there.
He said,
Who authorized putting the topsoil back there? Like, did you authorize it? Did the guys call you?
no, the
Or did
guys
they
didn't
just say,
call me.
fuck it, we'll just do it?
No, they said, we'll just do it. We'll help this lady out. She asked for it, sure. We're not there to create problems, but somehow that always blows up in my fucking face. Because did I need a phone call to say, hey, can we put a little bit of topsoil in this lady's backyard? Don't fucking call me with that. Just do it. Right? Like that's
So, do
should
you think of your lack of an SOP in this situation is what created the
no.
problem?
I know, because the guys wouldn't fucking read the SOP either. They call me.
The guys, SOP.
Or the SOP is make the client happy. That's it. I don't have to write it down on a board. Make sure the client is happy
At any cost?
at any reasonable cost.
What's the cutoff then?
She wants us to build this walkway. We don't have any materials here. Yeah, good. We didn't fucking discuss that. We're here to do topsoil. You know?
We didn't discuss that.
If I didn't tell them to go
Are you
and
going to go? Do you think what you should have pointed out was you would have had the topsoil expectation in the front if your wife hadn't directed the topsoil to the backyard?
no. What does it do you any good to get into it more with them? I said we had not discussed topsoil in the backyard. And that's it. Like, what else do you want me to say? Start blaming the wife for shit?
Yes.
They obviously already don't like each other.
You
So
think because someone requests topsoil in their backyard that they hate their husband? That's a
no,
long bridge to
no,
walk.
but I think they're not communicating. If this is a lot of money to spend for the family, which it's not, by the way, they're well off. If this is a lot of money for them to spend, don't you think they should communicate on the subject?
Well, he's not saying he disagreed with his wife putting topsoil in the backyard. He's disagreeing with the quality of your topsoil.
But again, it was done at no cost. And it's the same topsoil that's in the front fucking yard, which I didn't hear any complaints about.
Maybe they don't care about rocks in their front yard.
I can't see that, how you would care about one but not the other.
Maybe they got
Maybe
bigger
it's just-
problems in their front yard.
Have they paid you for this work?
No.
So maybe this is all just a game to not have to pay you.
Well, he started the conversation with, hey, I have your money, but can you do this and this and this and this?
Do you think this is the problem, the inherent problem with taking on small things to try and keep people busy is that you
It's
lose focus, you end up with topsoil in the backyard. It's a job you should have never even participated in.
I
And then
didn't do it to
you
keep
just
them busy. I did it to help a client that we've done work for in the past.
how's helping people biting you and doing it for you right now?
It always happens this way. Always happens this way. So I think at this point I've learned that, hey, I have a small job for you. Can you do this for me? Means now to me, sorry, we don't touch anything under $2,000. Call this person.
Who do you have to refer this to?
I don't know, not me. I don't know anybody. Find someone.
So, you know, there used to be like, I
Go
think, I
fucking
think we've
find a
just,
bag sign.
you should buy some other bag signs of other people you don't like and start putting them up. I think we've discussed this on the podcast before, but back in the day, I used to go into the supplier and pick up the business cards of everybody that I didn't like. And then when I go to these quotes of things I didn't do, I would just hand out those business cards. I'd go to a quote and it'd be like the shittiest job in the world. I'd be like, here, call this guy. He'll come help you. Great guy. Great guy. Love this guy. He'll help you right away. Super good guy. Don't tell him I recommended him. I would hand out these fucking cards. I think I was a better person back then. I was helping people, I was
Helping the
looking at
little man.
well, I was just helping people I don't like. I think if you're out there trying to help people you don't like, you're a good person.
I'm not a
You
good
know,
person.
I hated those people. I was giving them good jobs, good leads for like patios that were 10,000 wheelbarrows and
10,000 wheelbarrows.
fuck
They
that.
could have used a KX081 or 018
They probably could have.
in that backyard.
They probably fucking could have.
Fuck. A couple of years ago, someone asked me if I wanted to buy one. It was like 12 grand or something. Should have bought that. Now they're fucking $52,000.
That's for a brand new one though.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they won't do a bit better on it. No one's selling any equipment right now.
Our Kubota dealer seems to be doing well.
Yeah, I guess that's why you won't get a good deal then. Oh,
But I get great service, so like
I would rather. I
we
would
had
pay
a
52,000 for great service.
yeah, the hydro seeder wouldn't start one day last week or the week before or something. And um it had a Kubota motor in it. So I called my Kubota dealer and said, "Hey, I got this Finn hydro seeder that won't start. Um but it's got a Kubota motor. Like, can you guys do anything about that?" They said, "Yeah, bring it in." They said, "Does it can you get it here?" I said, "It's a trailer. I can tow it right there." Shane got it there. They got it working within half an hour. I got a bill for like $60.
Wow.
And the hydro seeder was working. I'm like, fucking, I'll pay you double. Like, they were
That's
awesome.
the kind of people you need to have around.
Yeah, yeah. The longest part of the process was Shane driving the thing a half hour to Green Valley. So they were
I
good.
don't think you can go wrong with having low access equipment.
No, I don't think so either. My buddy just bought an E88 with a bunch of stuff.
What's
That's
that?
not low, an 8-ton Bobcat.
Oh,
So not low access. But he's gonna hire us to float it around, I guess. So
you're gonna put 8 tons on the fucking flat deck.
no, but we have the float trailer
Mm,
and take it. We could. Lionel puts his 8-ton on his flat deck, tows it
I'd be
around.
worried. There's not like here. I'd be worried about bridges and stuff.
No, it's under 13.6. I think it's 13.4 or something. Curled in.
Yeah, one person doesn't curl that thing far enough, and ooh,
Yeah, yeah. We
you're
don't have a lot.
fucking cooked.
Yeah, we don't have bridges like that here.
Yeah, there's
Not
some bridges here that are low. Well, because I was gonna go get because the Peterbilt dump truck's still at our old yard. So I was
mm,
gonna send Andrew to go get it, but I'm worried about it being over 13.6 on the fucking float.
ugh. Yeah.
Like, is this thing under 13.6? Like, I know there's no bridges between the two locations, but I'm like, what if there is?
What if there
What if
is?
there fucking
What if
is?
they just put one there?
Or what if you take down a wire or some shit, or I don't know,
Why?
ends
Yeah,
up on fucking getting recorded and
yeah.
All over
fucking
Instagram.
yeah. What if you're driving it and the speed of it pulls out someone's bag sign and it flies away? So they make a fucking video of it. Like,
Heck of
oh, we're
it.
stealing their fucking bag signs. Fucking motherfuckers. All right, I'm exhausted. I'm calling it a night. I know
All right.
this isn't a standard episode length, but Mike, you look a little sunburnt.
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm trying to use a sunscreen. Dang.
Got a nice red hazy glow. You got a neck ring right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a neck ring going.
Oh,
Probably the shirt you wore yesterday was tighter.
yeah, probably this is my night shirt.
Your night shirt.
H&A tickets, 50% off. If you're listening to this, you missed the, I don't know, $15 tickets or whatever they had them on for. So sign up now. somebody messaged me for codes, so tomorrow's episode, maybe I'll add something at the end, just saying to sign up because that's the last time you get. I think it's like $12 tickets. Now it's going to go up to $25 tickets with our 50% off. NOFH is our code.
Yeah. And 2 years from now, there's a heavy equipment show in Mississauga.
Already started.
We don't know what date. And they haven't hired us yet. But 2 years from now, there's a goddamn heavy equipment show. So, and use code NOHFH. You will get to see me bail on H&A another year.
No, you got to go just for that ribs place. Well, not a ribs place, but that we went to someplace.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Hammerhead.
Yeah, Hammerhead.
Yeah,
Best
What's
ribs
the
I ever
Hammerhead?
had.
that's the ribs that Chad had.
You're
You didn't have ribs?
I didn't have ribs. I forget. We had duck fried
duck
fries,
yeah.
and I forget what I had. A burger of some sort.
Yeah, that place was
I would
great.
get a hamburger. I'm a hamburger guy.
Me too.
I
Oh,
fucking love a good hamburger.
nothing.
Any kind. Old school smash burger. I don't give a fuck. I just want a fucking hamburger.
The National Heavy Equipment Show is going to be April 19th to the 20th to the 21st on April 2028.
If they already have it booked?
No, I'm just guessing based off the calendar.
So make sure you're coming to the National Heavy Equipment Show. Mike has pre-booked it for them. He's got it going. All right, that's the end of the podcast.
Thank you for watching. Ooh. Yeah, those people run the world. They're so impressive. What a bunch of freaks.